So I'm going to start out with Alabama's DBs. So how do Alabama's young DBs match up against Georgia's wide receivers? We all know Malachi Moore ultimately is the glue to this secondary doing their thing. Keon Sav, Damani Jackson, they're solid. Just not a lot of experience in this defense quite yet, but we like what we're doing. Xavier Brown, Red Morgan, having the growing pains, but a lot of potential. Then I'm looking at Georgia's wide receivers. We haven't seen a whole lot from Mike Bobo where they're concerned, but they got some dudes. Arian Smith, Dominic Lovett, Dylan Bell. Roman, what do you like about this matchup? Who do you feel like has the edge here? I know we haven't seen a whole lot, like I said, concept-wise from Georgia yet, but is there a concern for Alabama's DBs here, or do you feel comfortable? How do you feel? Now flip it over to Grant.
I do think it is a concern in the fact of these guys are all very talented, have a lot more experience than Alabama's secondary. But at the end of the day, I still like where Alabama is at overall defensively, and that's because Georgia's offense isn't this super complicated offensive firepower that we've seen in the past. They don't have the Brock Bowers. They don't have the Ladd McConkey. Now, they have the potential to be some of these type of players, but they have not been that so far. So you're not as much worried about, okay, this individual in this situation, how are we going to be able to stop this guy? That has not happened yet. I think their best player for Georgia is ETN, but you know where ETN is going to be at every single play. He's going to be right beside the quarterback or right behind the quarterback, dotting the I. So that makes it a little bit easier for this defense to understand and what they need to stop. And then also situationally, we saw it 2 weeks ago. Kentucky was on everything that Georgia threw at them. Why? Because they're used to seeing Georgia. Georgia's not extremely complicated offensively. What they do is they expect that their players are just going to be better than yours over the long 4 quarters of a game. And if Alabama can stick with it, get those third down stops that they need to have, force a turnover or two, they'll be just fine because Alabama on the other end, they do have some explosive potential. And so we're going to have to put pressure on them as well. It's not just we're dependent on the defense. Nobody's going to shut Georgia out. Nobody's saying that. But if you can match explosiveness with explosiveness and you can get a turnover or two and be better than them on third down, I like Alabama's chances way more this week than I did 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Let me say what Roman wanted to say. I get it. You got to be politically correct. Hey, listen, Brock Bowers ain't coming out that damn tunnel. It ain't happening, baby. They don't have the explosive fireworks that they had in the past at tight end or wide receiver. That tunnel screen, all that other crap, dead. When you said they had some dudes, Justin, and they got some duds. Listen, can't run the ball up the middle. It's going to take all that crap away. Call it what it is.